It was time for bed, and Ted was not feeling sleepy at all. Grandma was tucking him to bed when he asked, "Could you please tell me a story, Grandma?" "All right, what kind of story do you want, dear?" asked Grandma. "Any kind, but it has to be a beautiful one." "Well, listen. Once upon a time, on a warm summer night, a little firefly flew into a spider's web. The sticky web made it impossible for the firefly to get out. A little boy named Ted was watching this happen. Feeling bad for the little firefly, he freed it from the web. The firefly was happy to be free and flew up to Ted's shoulder. "If you are ever in trouble, feel free to call me. I'll come to your rescue," said the firefly. Ted smiled and said, "You are a tiny little firefly. How on earth will you be able to save me?" "Leave that to me. Never judge the capabilities of someone based on their size. All you have to do is shout out my name and I'll be over in a jiffy," said the firefly. Just to keep the firefly happy, Ted agreed. With a smile on its face, the firefly flew back to the trees to join its many friends. Many days passed since this incident. Ted decided to take a walk in the forest. He loved being among the trees and birds and wandered deep inside, enjoying the breeze. Soon it began to grow dark. Ted felt it was time to go home and turned back. But because it was dark, Ted could not find his way back. Wherever he turned, the forest looked just the same, dark and scary. He wandered for hours and still did not manage to find the way out. Tired and frightened, Ted sat down at the foot of a tree. It was pitch black and Ted could barely see his hand in front of his face. Now, there was no way he could find the path back home. Worried, he sat there, wondering what to do. Just then he remembered what the little firefly had told him. Ted called out to the firefly, "Firefly, where are you? I need your help." Within no time, a spark of light came floating from nowhere up to him. It was the firefly. "What's the matter, my friend?" asked the firefly. "I have lost my way. Can you help me get back home?" asked Ted. "Is that all? Wait right here. I'll be back in a flash," said the firefly. Ted waited, and in just seconds the firefly returned. With it were thousands of fireflies casting a warm glow on the forest. Their collective glow was so bright that the entire forest was lit up. "Come with us," said the firefly, and together the fireflies lit the path back to Ted's home. Ted followed the trail of brilliant flashing fireflies and reached home in a short while. Grandma completed her story and said, "You see, my child, it's always good to help other people. If you help them, then one day they will be there for you when you need their help." Ted nodded with a happy smile on his face and went to sleep. That night he dreamt sweet dreams of fireflies glowing outside his window.